All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do the 2.4 lesson notes. Woohoo! I know. You're excited. You can hardly contain your excitement.
It's your boy Nelson.
Thank you, Nelson, making the guest appearance today. 2.4 notes for the 8th graders. All right, we are going to start by
Stop the cutie pie.
I don't know which one. Yeah.
all right, so what we're going to talk about today is rotations. And this will be a little bit easier to do. I'm going to ask you, as you're doing rotations, to look up at your, come up to the table and grab tracing paper. Because if you have tracing paper, it's going to make things a lot easier to turn it. And I can show you that more. It'll be harder to show it in this video, but you're able to turn things when you have tracing paper. It makes it a lot easier. All right, so it says you must rotate the puzzle piece 270 degrees clockwise about the point P into the puzzle, which piece fits in the puzzle. So you see P up there, okay? So we're going to rotate it 270 degrees. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. I got to get it out there so you can see it. So we're starting, here you go, you got your P. What shape, if you move it, if you had a piece that, see, this is where if you had reflection paper or tracing paper, I would put it over it, and you would put your finger right where I'm drawing the blue dot, and you would pivot it around. You'd move it, then you'd move it, so you'd move it 90 degrees, it'd go here. That's your 90 degrees turn. You move it again, 90 degrees, and now you're at 180, it looks like that. And then when you move it up here, it's your 270 degree turn. So you turn it 270 degrees. So if you rotate it 270 degrees about the point P, and then it's going to look like that. So if you rotate it at 270 degrees, this is what it will look like after you rotate it. All right, continuing. Now you see this. We have W, X, Y, and Z. We got a shape. It's a trapezoid. They're giving you the points, as you can see up there, -4, 2, -3, 4, -4, 1, and -1, 2. And it's saying I want you to rotate it 180 degrees about the origin. So the origin is this. A lot of folks don't remember what the origin is from 5th and 6th grade, but the origin is 0, 0. If you need to write that down, you can do that. That is the origin. Okay, so if you're going to rotate it about the origin, so we look at that. This is over 1. This is or -1 up 2. So if I'm going to Okay, so when we go about the origin, we try to figure out, okay, if it's that, and if we move it 90 degrees, and we started moving it this way 90 degrees, it's exact one turn, you can almost estimate what it's going to look like, right? Okay. If we turned it 90 degrees, we would be in, and again, this is, and I have this on the board already, but this is quadrant 1, this is quadrant 2, this is quadrant 3, and this is quadrant 4. If you didn't get that in your notes yet, those have been on the board for a few days. But if you rotate it 90 degrees, it'd be rotated over here, this is 2 away, 2 away, the W is 3 away. See how it's like a mirror. You rotate it at 90 degrees, and then you're going to continue that, and you're going to have a 180 degree turn. It's going to end up down in quadrant 4. So as you turn it, you see that you get it all the way down in that quadrant 4, and you can see how it rotates out, and you can almost see like this is a string here holding it together. This is a really tough video to do because it's easier for me to show you with tracing paper how to move this. So if this is, as we finish this is just going to be kind of like a rough thing. I'm going to put you in charge of, as you start doing the puzzle and you get confused, you come up to me with a little piece of tracing paper and your homework, and we'll just keep working on these together till we understand it fully. Okay, so this would be the same type of thing. The last time we were rotating about the origin. Well, now we're going to rotate, it looks like about L. So we're going to use L as a pivot point, okay, and turning it not clockwise but counterclockwise 90 degrees. So we're going to lay it from there to here. We're going to lay it 90 degrees down, right? So as you do that, you see how we can lay it from there to there, and that's how it's going to do. Again, it's a lot easier to tell when you have paper. To do that, if you're laying it and then you lay it right down, you get your new points. And you can do that as well. And you got your new coordinates. So, okay, this is going to be like the shortest video of all time, but it's going to give you just a little bit of a background going into 2.4 that will allow you to start using some of the tracing paper and asking me for help. And I'll probably do some examples with you live when you're done watching at least this and getting some of this stuff in your notes.